You point out very clearly the power of Facebook and Google, for example. I have questions whether Mark Zuckerberg thought about all of this when he first created it. How did they become so powerful? And at what point can they be used, basically against a civilian, or against, not against, but with information about me, you, and anyone else?
You look at, so Google knows essentially what you have been thinking, and it knows it back in time, because when you have a thought about something, you want a bit more detail, you search in Google. Every website that runs Google Ads, which is essentially every website, or Google Statistics monitoring, records that you go there. So Google knows every website that you visited, everything you've searched for, if you use Gmail or your email. So it knows you better than yourself. Andy Muller-Lagoon likes to use this example. Do you know what you were searching for 2 days, 3 months ago? No. But Google knows. So Google knows you better than your mother. And I'm like, oh yeah, but Google just wants to sell ads. That's their profit motive. So who cares if they know? But actually, the full range of US intelligence agencies, law enforcement agencies have access to all that Google material. And they pull it out. They've pulled it out in our cases.
How
hundreds
how
of
did they do on your case specifically, if you could tell?
Well, they used instruments like national security letters and warrants coming out for the grand jury inquiry to pull the email records of people that are involved in our organisation out of Google, same out of Twitter, where people have logged in from for our Twitter account and so on. Now for Facebook, that's just an amazing thing, that people have been doing hundreds of billions of free hours of labour, effectively for the CIA, stuffing in every one of their friends, the relationship to their friend, their relatives, what they're doing, reporting, oh, I saw him here at this party, I saw him there at that shop, etc. It's an absolutely amazing surveillance device. Countries like Iceland have 88% penetration by Facebook. So even if you're not on Facebook, you can guarantee that your goddamn brother, your brother is on Facebook and he's reporting about you, or your girlfriend is reporting about you. It's inescapable. Now, that would be, when an organisation like Facebook says, you might go, well, people want to do that. You know,
I was going to ask. I mean, people from different religions,
what are you paranoid about?
Basically, undress themselves in front of the web. You know?
Well, you go, well, you say, well, okay, they're voluntarily doing that. They think it's more important to establish the social connections than it is to worry about totalitarian state apparatus and its cronies. The issue is that, no, that's not actually true, because people say, I want to share this only with my friends. Only the friends, not my friends and the CIA. So it's a deception that is occurring. People are being deceived into performing this activity.